Hey guys, welcome back to another video. This is the Somerset Patriots taking on the Richmond Flying Squirrels on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. This is an 11 o'clock game, to be honest. Patriots have so many day games, I'm kind of surprised they didn't use up their 2 allotted morning games that MLB gives them. If you didn't know, yes, that is the case. MLB only allows them to do 2 morning games. Every team, 2 morning games a year, which is why you see a lot of teams skirting around that by having their additional camp days be like noon or 1. That's the reason. But anyway, like I said, 11 o'clock game. Saw Richmond earlier this year in Richmond. Don't see them too terribly often on the road. I did like their uniforms that they wore on the road this time, which was like what they call a faux back. It's supposed to look like a throwback, but not. And I was genuinely surprised they used it on the road. But yeah, that was it. There was a giveaway for kids, so it did not apply to me. It's just a drawstring bag. It probably wasn't anything too important. And yeah, other than that, enjoy the video.
Looks like a one-man.
Thank you, Dodge. Representing Ryan Holmes, Pete Bellish. Thank you, Pete. Representing Alternatives Incorporated, Amy Imperato. Thank you, Amy. Next, representing Fujitsu America Incorporated, Company President Tomokazu Hosoy. Thank you, Tomokazu. Representing Spotlight sponsor Mega, and Jessica Reisner. They're still going. Thank you, John. And last but definitely not least, representing today's game sponsor, the Essex County Turtleback Zoo, the zoo's mascot, Myrtle the Turtle. All right, nothing but strikes from Myrtle. Thank you, Turtleback Zoo.
Alright, campers, I need you all to give a warm welcome to the field to your Somerset Patriots! Ladies and gentlemen, please rise if you're able and kindly remove your hats. With the exception of veterans or active military members who may keep their hats on while maintaining a salute. Today, performing our national anthem, please welcome Cat Green. Alright fans, it's time to get things started with our play ball game brought to you by Yellis and Warren.
And are you feeling lucky on a beautiful, balmy summer day? Well, if you're sitting in section 104, row E, you are today's Old Styles Blazing Honey Lucky Row. We've given a vial of Old Styles. Water bottle goes to the winner. Are you ready? On your marks. Get set and go! Hey, look at Jason go! Inspector, yeah, you're out of expecting. Let's hear it for Jason as they're around our second, folks. Sparky's pulling away. Come on, Jason. Look at him on Jason. Sparky is cooling off. He's got the biggest fan in the world. Oh, and here comes Jason.
Make sure you check out the NJIT Speed.
I see 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10. And here I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Also, good contact for the win, blows and fouls. And just for the win, this time the Comets of the left field. And this is what we have. No doubt, we have ourselves a winner.
Ladies and gentlemen, can Nick Caramico and James Fiacchio please report to customer service? Nick Caramico, James Fiacchio to customer service. The catcher, O'Neal Perez. The second baseman, Roc Riggio.
On your marks, get set, move that ball! All right, we got some good. This is going to be a baseball, folks. A photo finish. It is Nick from Hillsborough.
County recycling bins located next to all trash cans. It turns out it's the law. To TD Bank Ballpark on Sunday, September 7th. Come meet everyone's favorite dealer in person for plenty of smiles at the final regular season game of the season, when Bluey will appear on the big the designated hitter, Bo Davidson.
Double play, get this thing.
The first baseman, Devin Mann. It's a shame, for it's 1, 2, 3 strikes, you're out at the old ball game.
Forehand on the back, keep the bat on the ground. We're going to spin for 10 seconds and run to the batter. On your marks, get set, and spin! And it looks like Ryan gets his balance, crosses the finish line, and wins himself a gift card to the 22 West.
This inning is sponsored by the Somerset County Business Partnership. For more information on their resources for local businesses and how to join, visit SC.
Look, Flax, first I say what we're going to do. Then you say, I don't know, what do you want to do? Then I say what we're going to do.
All right, so this is the stuff gotten from the Somerset Patriots and the Richmond Flying Squirrels on Wednesday, July 30th, 2025. So there's a lot of paper here. This isn't the final segment. I am still waiting for a couple of things that I bought online from Richmond. Their team set came out in this same week. And also I bought the hat that I saw them wear at this game, which I thought was pretty cool. They kind of wear like a fake throwback. They call it a faux back. They actually wore it on the road this time. The logo that was on their uniform was like a blocky R and had the state of Virginia in it, which I have a hat that has that logo. But in this case, the hat that they wore was like a Nutsy, their mascot. It was kind of like a fake, you know, what he would have looked like if he was drawn in the 40s sort of thing. So that's kind of cool. But anyway, so there is going to be another segment. But for this, it's mainly paper. You know, no new souvenir cup. I've been to Patriots 2 times already this year. This is my 3rd visit. So let's start out with the printed ticket as usual, presented by Turtleback Zoo, which will lead into this other piece of paper, which isn't necessarily baseball related, but it was just something they handed out. Anyway, this is that printed ticket. Drawstring bag giveaway for kids, so not me. And I'll just very quickly go over this. They just handed this out, like I said, at the very end when you're walking out. Turtleback Zoo was the sponsor of the game, so they kind of passed out this flyer for it. And yeah, that's pretty much all that is. Have a squish ball, which 2nd week in a row, by the way, they had a table with squish balls mainly to give out to kids. I did not get one from the table, but just like last week, it had just been randomly left behind and no one was around, so why not? So last week it was a Raising Cane's one at Trenton. This year it's Santa Fe, and it's a blue squish ball. So 2 weeks in a row I did not intend to pick up a squish ball, but did because it was just sitting there. I have the roster sheet here for the game. You have the Patriots on this side and the Flying Squirrels on that side. Black Yankees advertisement. This was also a customer service along with the roster sheet. I actually accidentally picked this up because usually they don't have anything that's not the roster, but they had this there as well. But then I decided to keep it because I see not only is it just an ad, but it is a little bit of a historical thing, which I thought was interesting. So I kept the paper. Last thing we have for this segment is the pocket schedule. Now, this is not a new pocket schedule. This is one that I have shown off before, so I won't, go too in depth with it. I have 2 different versions of the pocket schedule from this year. This is the very first one I picked up on my first visit. So I'll just, in case you didn't see it, I'll show you very quickly just because I have it and it's here, but I won't go too in depth in it. Not that you really need to ever go too in depth on a pocket schedule, but so anyway, there's another segment with a couple of Richmond related things coming up, so stay tuned for that. All right, so this is the stuff I was waiting for. Both Richmond stuff. We have the team set, which just came out same week as this game, and the hat that they wore on that day, which I thought was cool that they're wearing kind of their faux back, as you call it, on the road, the whole uniform. But this was the hat that they're wearing, the mascot Nutsy, in kind of a throwback uniform. Not the same one they're wearing that day, but you see the fake old logo right here. The blocky R with the state of Virginia on it. So, yeah. So anyway, that came in, and as I said, the 2025 team set. So just give me a second to open this up. All right, so here it is. Richmond Flying Squirrels 2025 team set. Here's your checklist on the back. We're going to have 39 cards here, so 40 in total if you include that one. Bryce Eldridge is our first one here. Zach Morgan. Adrian... already off to a great start. Sugasti. Averson Arteaga. Sabin Ceballos. Devin Mann. Diego Velasquez. Justin Wischkowski. Victor Barricado. Von Brown. Matt Higgins. Carter Howell. Cal Mitchell. Rodolfo Nolasco. I'm adding extra letters now. Jairo Pomares. Will Bednar. John Michael Bertrand. Jack Choate. Cameron Cotter. Dylan Cumming. Nick Garcia. Evan Gates. Trent Harris. Seth Lonsway. Manuel Mercedes. Nick Morrell. Tyler Myrick, Braxton Roxby, Nick Sinicola, Michael Stryfeller, Joe Whitman, Dennis Pelfrey, manager, Paul Asagura, pitching coach, Corey Elisic, hitting coach, Lipso Nava, fundamentals coach, Mike Morris, bullpen coach, Michelle Kuda, strength and conditioning, and Tim Weige, athletic trainer, and Nutsy and Natasha, mascots. So anyway, that is it for this video officially. Those were the final ones, the final segment, final things I was waiting for. So this video can now be complete. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you all later.